No?
Come on, lad.
You go and keep hold of the boat for a second, I'll put it on charge for you.
I'm still on the Huddersfield Canal. I've got my windlass and my handcuff key in hand, but no boat. We'd moored by Lock 8 last night because we were just exhausted after the quick show, driving back, even though the girls drove us back. Late night, didn't sleep great camping, and a lot on our minds because of all the lovely people we met. But I'm walking back for the car. It's about a 3-mile walk, should take about an hour normally, but I brought the windlass with me because we saw a hire boat coming up through the 22 locks, and I said I would help them by setting some of the locks in their favour. So I'm setting every other lock because they do say try and keep 2 locks apart. Last night I decided to walk to the Chippy. It said it was a 17-minute walk, but the hill, it was like a 1 in 5 gradient, got steeper and steeper, and every time I got to a point where it told me to turn left on Google Maps, it was just a dead end and a field, so I gave up and walked back. Didn't have much of a dinner last night. Note to self, be more prepared when it comes to meals. I tell you what, I think I've been walking for about an hour and a half. I'm glad I took my fleece off. Boasting. I can see the tall chimney. I can see the tall chimney at Slough, so I know I'm not far. Might stop and have a coffee. Anthony's working anyway. And then pick up the car. We've been moored here by Bridge 8, just before Bridge 8 in Huddersfield. There's some nice apartments nearby. It was really quiet last night, but at 5:30 this morning, all the bins are being emptied, and we think there's some kind of truck company here. So yeah, we plan to move on anyway, and we're going to go to Lock 1E and spend a few nights there before going through on Saturday. He's soft, that dog then. I'm friendly. Can I do a couple?
Eh?
Can I do a couple?
Oh, have a go.
Can I have a go?
What was that?
Operation. Jump in, shake, Me again. I've asked Anthony to take over because I'm in agony with his nerve in my neck. He's going to moan at me for moaning. It is really painful though. It's kept me awake at night. And I'm trying to operate the locks and the windlass with my right hand, but it's not always possible. I can't believe how still you can keep the boat while you're waiting to go into a lock. Well, I can't believe how still I can. Right, so I'm about to go in. not as nice though.
No.
Love our
Going
boat.
on this.
Actually, our boat's longer than those containers.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not as wide.
Oh, Dexter. Do I need to glide over that in the canal?
Put it in neutral when you go over it, otherwise it'll wrap around the prop. It might just move to the side, but I'd put it in neutral as you go over.
Okay.
Is it about Martin Mandela?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to get the boat back on course. Yeah, I was wondering if you should invite them for a drink tonight, but then you're working tomorrow.
I think that, and I thought the same, that I'm in work. I don't know how long it's going to take me. And plus, I don't actually know where I'm working. I'm going to have to try and find somebody with the rotor.
Could we not say, do you want to come up for a couple of drinks, but we can't have a late night if you're working?
And do. I have to pick them up as well.
Half?
How fast is that?
So, 12 miles. Can't be far, but that was only 6. We've only done 876. Do you want...
Them at the front, then, yeah, they're definitely hanging down these now, that. And the front one dropping down.
Yeah. Do you want to take over at the next lot?
I don't mind.
Are you happy?
I'm doing this.
Do one more? That's a shame, that building, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, like that. Some more stuff here.
Okay.
We were really surprised how pleasant this stretch of canal was just before Huddersfield town centre.
Another bridge coming up.
Okay. lock 5E and it's empty. We can't understand why we saw a boat come up today. No other boats have gone past and all the locks are empty unless you've got really leaky gates and paddles. But again, how lucky are we with the weather? Blue skies, sunshine, and we're a lot less tired than yesterday. I think we made the right decision last night, mooring up for the night. It's quite enough.
I was glad Anthony took over the tiller at this point. This was a really sharp bend under the railway viaduct.
Not really. Would have been on bloody bushes. I know, it's like a proper dog leg that, but there's something on this propeller when you put it in reverse to try and get it off. It's like rattling. We definitely need to have a look at this catch. Listen. Hang on, let me get it a bit straighter. Can you hear it? No, you can hear it rattling.
Got his lead?
What? There, did you hear it then?
What?
That rattle. It went forward from reverse. Yeah, I've got his lead. Oh, do you want his lead? Or does it go under?
It was such a contrast when we arrived at the town centre. You can see how busy it is. Had to keep an eye on Dexter as well, but the footpath did go under the bridge and under the main road.
Come on.
I think Anthony did really well not to scrape the boat going under this road and through the tunnel. There's so much to concentrate on. Anthony couldn't grab the Canon M50 quick enough as it fell over on the tripod here. We damaged the external microphone, but we could still use the camera, luckily. It was such a narrow passage alongside the Kirklees College, you could only just fit one boat, and in hindsight this is where we should have moored rather than travel down to Lock 1E. It's best for crew to stay here with the boat at this lock. If you don't, there's no pedestrian access and you have to walk for about 15 minutes around the town centre to get to Lock 1E and rejoin the boat. These gates were open when we arrived and I found them really difficult to close. Ahead you can see the factory tunnel that leads under the newer buildings. Anthony stopped here to let me rejoin the boat as we travelled through the tunnel. We couldn't believe how narrow and shallow it was at this point, but it was about to get even worse.
Is that cleared?
Yeah, should be.
You need to keep, watch what I'm doing, Chuck, now, because it's really narrow.
Back end that way if you can. That's it. Then just straight now, I think.
Probably need to put this vegetation back over early, so we need to keep down and sort this out.
We've got about 2 feet my side.
That's fine. It's not as narrow as you think.
Alright.
This must be a lot more, eh? Oh, I can get this one, isn't it? I'm going to pull this thing back. Yeah.
Well, this was as far as we could go today, and we tried to moor up on the right hand side, and I attempted to walk back and let some more water into the pound. Well, this is where we are currently, just by the university buildings, just before lock 1E. The lock is locked to preserve water. You need to book it. Luckily we were told this, but we've actually come down to lock 1E a few days early because of Anthony's work commitments. We can only move at the weekend, but we've come a bit unstuck because the water level is that low. The boat was listing really badly yesterday, and the night before we hardly slept. I'll zoom in, you can see how low this pound is. There's nowhere you can walk back to let water in because there's no public footpath access to the lock behind us. You've got to be on your boat. Our only other option would have been to reverse all the way back to the college through 2 locks. And it's difficult enough going forward, so that wasn't an option. We rang the Canal and River Trust and they advised us to take the boat here up to the head of the lock, so at least we're in the centre of this pound. Look how low the water is this morning. So when we were listing really badly yesterday morning, we're only about 5 bricks down, but now I can see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nearly 7 bricks down. It's very empty. I think Dexter's wondering why he's getting off the bow and I'm on the stern. He's still looking for me, bless him. Waiting to go in first thing in the morning. Much better. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Have a great week.